Reviewed with Adam and Jay.
I'm Adam.
And I'm Jay.
Today, because you guys requested it over and over and over again this past weekend, we're going to react, review, riff, and at the end, right? I don't know, we don't have to really do that. The movie, Avengers Endgame. We saw it, like the whole rest of the world.
And this is your spoiler warning.
Oh, yeah. We're going right into it.
We're going right into it.
Don't watch.
Why did you even click?
Why? This is the full spoiler review. There's no...
Yeah.
You guys are aware. It's fine. Most everyone saw it. So it's all good. Okay, so Jay, how did you think of Avengers Endgame?
It's what I texted you right after I saw it.
Mm-hmm.
It's perfect. Anyone that's been posting on social media and things like that, I've had people like nitpicking some of the things. I just want to be like, you're missing the grander scope of what just happened in that theater and what they showed us. And in my opinion, it's the only comic book movie to ever, like, of any of them, even the other Avengers movies, to actually and completely capture a like full-on Marvel or comic book crossover event. Like, it felt like reading like the aftermath of it felt like reading Civil War.
Mm-hmm.
when I read the actual comics, like, and how like everyone was involved in one way or the other. And it was all just little snippets and little crossovers and little callbacks, and it was just, yeah, it's a triumph.
It's an amazing movie. I love the hell out of it. The problem that I'm having right now is I'm in a very weird headspace that I get in after the end of a really good TV series, like Buffy, for example, when Buffy ended. Or like getting the end of like a good book series. Like, I know the Dresden Files aren't over, but when they have this.
When you caught up.
Yeah, when you caught up, you're like, there's no more. But I love this. I'm at the end, but I don't want to be at the end. I guess I'm.
You need your fix.
I'm in withdrawal.
Yeah.
I loved the movie. There was so many good, just mind-blowing, amazing things. I have to go back and see it again a few more times just because I couldn't absorb it all. It was so dense with awesomeness.
But it's the first Marvel movie to have a little finality to it.
Yes. And that's not sitting well with me. I don't want there to be an end.
Yeah.
I know, and Tony says part of the journey is the end. Like, I get it. It's very good. It's very good.
There's a lot of good foreshadowing in those first speeches. Yeah, it's really good.
Yes, there are. It's very good, but my heart hurts so much. But it's very bittersweet because the way they wrap up Tony and Steve's storyline as far as being Avengers, like, it's very well thought out. It's very well structured as far as like the whole arc of their characters. It's a very beautiful goodbye for someone I didn't want to say goodbye to. Yeah, I'm not ready to say goodbye. I don't.
But Iron Man had to die. He had to. He's like, you have to kill your darlings. And Robert Downey Jr. / Iron Man Tony Stark is the reason that these movies exist in the first place. Mm-hmm. Like, Robert Downey Jr. was so good as Iron Man, and that movie was so good that it launched, it got it out of the atmosphere so they could actually get themselves to Mars. That is Endgame. So, like, we don't, like, but, that being said, we had to say goodbye to him, but I don't know who's taking his place.
Yeah. So before we get to that,
okay.
before we talk about the future, let's get us through the movie too there, right?
Okay.
The fact that the movie starts out with basically, we all saw in the trailer, it's like, so the first 20 minutes, for the most part,
it really was only the first 20 minutes.
But the fact that most everyone called it like that Carol would save Tony and Nebula, and like, but the question is kind of, how did she just cross their paths? Did she go to Earth? There's like, hey, Fury's buzzer went off. Where's Fury? Oh, this all happened.
That actually makes sense.
Can you go, by the way, Tony's probably lost in space. Can you go grab him? Like, maybe that, I'm not sure, but I'm wondering if that's what it was. And that's why they showed us her meeting them in the post-credit scene of Captain Marvel.
Oh, and that's why it wasn't even in the movie.
Right, it wasn't in the movie at all.
That actually makes sense.
Maybe? I don't know. But the fact that Carol was around for really 5 minutes of the movie, I was a little upset by that. I wanted more Carol. I was hoping that they'd have a bigger chance.
She says it, man. She's busy. She's got stuff going on.
You are correct.
I'm like, I don't know.
You are correct.
I don't mean to be rude, but like we're really like, you know,
you're right.
Earth is like real center of the universe syndrome. You know what I'm saying?
mean, a lot of things are based around Earth because we have a lot of cool
Carol's just
here.
like, yo, I love you guys, but like,
I know.
You know what it is?
What is it?
As far as like the galaxy is concerned, Earth is an only child.
It's true.
It's very
true.
much like.
True.
It's like, what about me? It's like, yo, like, you didn't grow up with siblings. Like, you gotta learn how to share.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
But the fact that they took out present Thanos in like 5 minutes was such a mind blow of like, but
this isn't gonna be what I thought it is at all.
Exactly. Because like after that, I was like, I don't know I don't know what's gonna happen.
This movie invented a new term.
Okay?
In that, but like, oh, and then the movie beheaded Thanos, and then it was off to the races. Like, I had no idea. Well, we beheaded Thanos, and then, now what?
Yeah.
Okay, I clearly have, all of my expectations are out the window.
Mm-hmm.
I have no clue, like, I'm like, out to sea.
I also liked how they referenced Scary Movie 2 in that scene. With Thanos in his strong hand. Let me get that with my good hand. The strong arm. Remember that?
That is not.
That's what you had, little. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and let me stir those mashed potatoes with my strong hand. Whoa! It's like, oh my God, what is that? That got a little strong hand. He T-Rexed his hand a little bit.
Yeah,
everyone fears the T-Rex.
Yeah, because he destroyed the Infinity Stones.
I know, but it was just so like, wait a second, what's wrong with his hand? I thought it was funny. In my head, I was giggling in the theater.
No!
Okay, I was the only one giggling.
This is serious!
Yes, it was very serious.
This is a serious comic book movie.
It was very... It was so... The theater I saw it in, everyone was taking it way seriously and wasn't really like, yay, or woo, or like, they didn't really like... They didn't
Oh, really?
Flow. Yeah, there's...
Man.
I was lucky, the one other person in the theater that was like, into the movie and like, yes! Was the guy sitting next to me. And it wasn't Jay, it was just some random guy sitting next to me.
I gotta be honest, I'm not really the type of person to like really like yell or say anything. I appreciate being a part of it, but I'm not that kind of guy. This is a movie that I had a physical response that like, it's the two moments that made me just erupt.
Mm-hmm.
Were and I think it's probably the thesis statement to why the movie works. Mm-hmm. When Cap calls Mjolnir, I was like, ah! Like, it was like, yeah! Like, it wasn't saying anything. It just like came out of me.
Yeah.
And then when they all come out of the portals, it was just like, I literally said, I was like, ah! Go get him! Simple! Like,
Yeah. the whole time heist, no idea that was coming at all, but loved the fact that it gave pretty much all the main characters a chance to have full story arcs and get to the end of their specific journeys. But in all the past movies, we already saw. Yeah. That was an amazing.
And also reminded you, like, hey, how far we've come.
Yes. How far have we? A really long way. But like Joe's like, yeah, we're now back in Thor: The Dark World. Yeah, we're back in the original Avengers. Like, yeah, this is fun. Yeah, we're Back to the Future 2 it. Yeah, this is fun. Everyone loves Back to the Future 2. It's referenced so often now. Cursed Child did it. This movie did it. There's a couple of the movies that have done the same thing. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's like, yeah, Back to the Future 2 is amazing. Hulk. You know what? I'm a little surprised of arc's ending of Hulk's journey, in that Hulk became there's a specific name for that Hulk. I'm blanking on the Professor Hulk or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
I'm a little surprised that they didn't have Hulk didn't even show up in the final battle. He wasn't. He
was there. They just didn't feature him.
But like he was, arm wrestling, like type, like ow, and he holding the thing up. But I don't think he was really punched in the last battle at all.
I think it's
I'm surprised at that. I was expecting him to like have a moment of like, I did vengeance.
I think they're not done with Hulk yet.
I don't think they should be done with Hulk.
And I think that's more encouraging.
I hope they're not done with Hulk.
In that like they featured the characters that like they needed to feature, and Like I think they're gonna cycle back to Hulk.
I hope so.
You know what I mean? Like he got a pretty fun arc, but it's also like it's just not done yet.
Yeah. So that final battle, which amazing, the movie took 2 hours of no, we're gonna take our time. We're gonna go through this journey.
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna get their.
What
moments.
Are you gonna leave? What do you got somewhere to be?
We're gonna get everyone, to have that resolution with the character, with their parents, basically that they needed to. Heartbreaking, and then we're gonna and the fact that like Hulk snaps and Ant-Man's like, guys, I think we did it, and it's like I was ready for that moment of and they gave us just the inhale, the boom, just whap, and I was like, Scott's dead. Did they just kill Scott? Like he was dead, like not yeah, but like oh. And also the funny thing was, I raced.
That really was what it was. Bird! Hey, there's birds! No!
What color are they? Blue. I raced through Infinity War right before I went to go see. Like I was like racing through it and skipping all those scenes I didn't need to see, just to race through it right before. And at the very in the initial battle when Peter's chasing Doctor Strange up to the shot, he was like holding on. And Tony's like, I need a package like, R34 or whatever. And you see the shot of the building and the thing firing out to go to Peter, right? Well, the shot of the package shooting out of the Avengers headquarters, which I assume is the Avengers headquarters, or the new one in upstate New York, and up to Peter is like just up the river from where we are in Washington Heights. Like you could see the city from where it's like literally... Just from that shot, it's like maybe 2 miles north of the city.
Like so Palisades?
Yeah. So like it's not like upstate New York. Like anything north of the Bronx is upstate. But like it's like it's just like 2 miles up. Oh, it's not that far. Yeah. So the point being that when Thanos' ship just and then just nukes the Avengers headquarters, that's like oh no, things are like we could have watched the final battle from where we live. It was that close.
Sounds about right.
It was like, oh, neat. Oh, look at all those spires falling. Oh, shit's going down. Yikes. Someone's
hope they didn't kill that Pegasus. Yo, I thought they laser beamed a Pegasus, and I got real upset. And then they showed him back, and I was like, "Ooh, Pegasus made it." Like I was ready to trade a couple of Avengers for that stupid winged horse. So graceful.
So
you can have Falcon. You can take him.
No. So let's talk about the future here real quick. I mean, Fat Thor was amazing, and I'm glad they stuck with it. All the things.
People hating on Fat Thor. I was like,
I think that works. He turned into his father.
Great.
He turned into his father.
Totally.
He needed this moment. All that stuff. The final battle was great. All the and Cap using the hammer and the shield at the same time. It should
be stupid, but it was awesome.
It so worked.
That's why it worked. Like
the whole thing, and all the emotional moments, all the reconciliations, everyone coming back, Pepper in the armor, all of it was.
That was pretty much the Iron Maiden.
It was amazing. It was all amazing. But let's focus on the future of the MCU real quick.
Okay.
Because this really left me with a sense of
what is there to focus on?
Yeah, exactly.
There's nothing.
And I'm freaking out about it. I am tweaking that I don't know what's next. And I really need to know what's next. Because I told Jay this as we were kind of walking up to my apartment today. Is like, Marvel has done an amazing job over the past 11 years of creating a worldwide, just millions of junkies for their content. Like, we Jones for Marvel movies.
Yeah.
We love them.
And the nice thing about the Marvel movies is that they've been... they're almost comforting in that they're going to keep coming.
Yes.
And you kind of know what to expect.
Yes, in that, like, from Iron Man, we knew we were building towards the Avengers.
Yeah.
Like, okay, great. So the next couple of years, Avengers. This is going to be amazing. Then we hit Avengers, like, this is really cool. Wait, Thanos. For, like, layman, like, who's Thanos? Oh, now I know who Thanos is. Oh, we're building to Thanos? Oh, this is amazing. So the next 7 years, like, we know where we're going. And right now... There's some Disney...
Who are the Avengers now?
There's Disney Plus stuff coming.
Like, actually, who are the Avengers now?
But yeah, hey, you got any more of those Marvel movies coming? Besides, I need.
Who are the Avengers now?
I need to know what's going on.
Because Thor's going with the Guardians,
which is amazing.
Steve might be around, but he's in more of a man behind computer kind of situation.
And we've seen that before in the comics. So old Steve is a thing. It's been around, so that's okay.
Who are the Avengers now?
I'm not comfortable, and I need to know. I need to.
I think it's awesome.
They
also might fail. They have every right to fail.
Marvel could be.
They might be. It might be around the horn.
But
we don't know.
We don't know.
And it's terrifying.
I don't like this feeling because Marvel's been so just rock solid. It's like, guys, we got this.
Yeah, but they might still got it.
Oh, I'm sure they do have it. But right now, before they tell us,
it feels like it's just kind of like,
yeah, the table's empty right now. We gotta get some plates and figure out what the next thing is. Like, no, please, just let us know what's next besides Spider-Man, and we love Spider-Man, but what is coming next? Because I need to know there's more happening, because there's all these kind of leftover plots a little bit, and characters still around, and I care about them, and I want to know what happens. Also, real quick, did anyone else think that? I asked Jay, he didn't agree with me, but that the CG, the shot of everyone mourning at Tony's funeral, I thought the CG was a little weird, and like the little groups of like, here's the Ant-Man and the Wasp people, here's the Guardians, here's the Wakandans. Like, it was cool, and it was a really good shot. It was like, this looks a little
very clearly
awkward.
No one was, like, the scheduling of that was too hard.
Absolutely.
So they were like, screw it.
My question is...
What's your question?
Who is that random kid before Carol?
I looked it up.
Like, cause like, random kid, like what? Who's that? Carol Fury. I'm like, okay, great. Who that guy?
You didn't look it up? I looked it up.
I didn't look it up.
He's the boy from Iron Man 3 when he goes and repairs.
I wish I knew that.
Yeah, I didn't know either. Nobody knew. Like if you type in who's the boy at Tony Stark's feet, like it fills in pretty quick. Like people are really looking that up.
Oh man,
yeah, it's good, right?
Yeah. Oh, I like that kid.
Taught him how to build the suit and shit.
Oh man. Okay, we need Kevin Feige. Please let us know what the future is for Marvel.
If you have to pick the Avengers from what we have now, who are you picking? Let's say it's a team of 5.
Team of 5. Wanda, just because she's still around. Ant-Man, Wasp. Not Clint, because he's retired. He wants to spend time with his family, and his daughter's not old enough to be Hawkeye yet. Thor's with the Guardians.
See, I like the idea of Professor Hulk.
Okay.
And Cap being like in more of an auxiliary
guy
position.
Behind the table.
Behind the table.
Yeah, guy in the chair.
They're more guy in chair / guy in lab guys.
Yep.
And then you have, I think it's yeah, I'm not sure. Honestly, I think we might just get Wasp. It's Black Panther, Doctor Strange.
Oh, yeah.
Wanda.
Spidey?
Spider-Man. And then, honestly, I think Lang goes back with his family. And then we got, and we just get Wasp. Okay, so we were talking so long we ran out of space on the card. Oops. So here we are. Avengers Endgame is more than we deserve. At the end of the day.
Yeah.
Like, what a time to... Like, I literally had the thought, walking through the what a time to be alive. And when was the last time a movie made you feel that way?
Yeah. And we get this now. This is our thing. We're nerds. We put up with all this stuff, and now we have this. This is gonna be the pinnacle of filmmaking for quite a while. Until
not maybe filmmaking, but I think like
it's cinema. Like
cinema. I think that's the better way to say.
This is going to be the next big. This is the biggest movie ever. This is going to supplant Avatar in maybe.
Boo! We love Avatar.
2 weeks of like the #1 grossing movie of all time, and people are still ready for more and can't wait to see what's next, because we have no idea what's next, and I don't like that.
You've earned our trust, Marvel.
You have. Please,
don't blow it.
Please give us as Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh my God. Please. Having the Chris's bicker and banter. Oh, also, I wanted to say, not this joke, but just the fact that we don't... Gamora's situation? Like, Gamora's around, but now it's 2014 Gamora? Like, oh, that changes the game. What... Did James Gunn know that when he scripted his first Guardians of the Galaxy? I would imagine
so. He's an executive producer on this.
So like, oh man, oh God, please let Thor be a part of it. It's just so funny.
It works.
It's just so good, and him like getting back into shape, hopefully, Because that vet suit was great, but like, come on. You and I want chiseled Helmworth back, please. Yeah. That would be so good. That would be such a great movie. Oh man! But seriously, what are the movies coming out? Like, what's happening? Because we need.
We'll get there.
Know what's happening. Oh, how do you guys feel about Avengers Endgame? Let us know in the comments below, or hop on our Discord channel with all the fun, cool people. There's lots of fun, cool stuff, especially Endgame right now, because there's so much to talk about. We'd love to have you join that conversation. The link is down below in our description box. And while you're down there, please like, subscribe, and hit that bell.
Do that YouTube that you do so well. Guacamole's extra. You non-background music dancing Star-Lords, maybe one of my favorite parts of the whole movie. When he just has the headphones in and is just singing along, and they're just like,
yes.
So he's stupid? They're like, yeah. I'm like, I love.
Yes, I forgot about that. Yes, seeing all these moments from different angles.
Yeah, it was just
so
really
good.
I was like, nah.
So good.
I like it so much. I feel like if we were Marvel characters, I would probably be Star-Lord. So I like kind of.
Oh, you think you'd be Star-Lord?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Who do you think I would be?
I don't know.
Not Star-Lord?
I guess you could be Star-Lord.
Or maybe Hulk.
I thought I might be Star-Lord.
Dude, you're Vision, man.
I want to be Vision. Also, could Vision come back?
Nah.
No, you think he's gone?
Or maybe he's in the Mind Stone.
I think maybe
Thor, but we know
maybe Wakanda has him downloaded into the thing, and
that's a good point.
And Shuri's a genius. She can just be boop boop boop. Here you go. We fixed the rest of it and patched up the thing. Like, I feel like Vision's a possibility of coming back in the future, if so necessary, if needed. Because Shuri's amazing.
Well, that might actually be a good way to cross over characters in Black Panther. In that she could very well build him a new suit, and be like, oh, I uploaded an AI into it, similar to like the Iron Man suit. So like you have like someone to like run stuff by if you can't get in contact with me, and then it could very well just be Vision. Like it would be the same protocol that she download. Oh, that makes sense.
Maybe.
It's not bad.
Also, the Black Widow movie is a thing that's happening.
It's going to be prequel. It's going to be rad.
It'll be a prequel. I don't know if it's going to be a prequel. I don't know.
I'll actually be mad.
Marvel's never really done a prequel that didn't tie into the actual thrust of forward momentum. Because even Captain Marvel was technically a prequel, but like that was playing into the stuff, so I don't know.
I don't know, man.
We'll see. We'll see. I can't wait to find out. Marvel, you have my heart and all of me. Don't treat me poorly. I love you so much. Bring everyone back. Bring everyone back. Bring them all back.
Keep them dead.
At some point, bring them back. Phase 5, but bring them back. All right. Other videos are popping up soon. Please watch those. We would appreciate it as much as we appreciate you watching this one. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.